Like,
That's what
really?
puppy dog kiss me.
What?
In Red Deer, in Lower Alberta, I was hated by my roommates. The only time in my life that I'd been important enough for this to happen to me. I was the new guy in the house, and I could tell as soon as they opened the door to greet me that I wouldn't fit in. You see, these guys were all, as you would say, extremely jockish. They would spend their time lifting weights, flexing, and drinking alcohol. They would call me things all the time. Insulting things. Nicknames that I didn't think at the time that I deserved. This resulted in me spending most of my time alone in my room playing video games, as the other three were all outside in the main room listening to loud, repetitive, and abrasive R&B. I was content with this. They didn't bother me, and I didn't bother them. I would venture out for water, and the occasional Nutrient bar, but beyond that, my room was my safe haven.
Oh man, let's go.
Oh, yeah. You like that, baby? You like that?
One day, something happened, which in a roundabout way was very enlightening. My television broke. I don't know how it happened or why it happened, but I was left sitting at a broken TV with a bunch of video games that needed to be played. It was then I decided to venture forth into the other world, which was known as the living room. I knew my video games would clash with their drunken misadventures and jello body shots, but I needed to continue my tasks in the capital wasteland. My Xbox joined me on the journey, along with my pink Xbox controller. The living room was empty. My roommates were out. I sat down and began to play, traversing through the video game world and loving every minute of it. It was then that they came home. They returned, and along with them came the scent of sweat and basketball shoes. I cringed in fear that they would ridicule me, but one of them shouted something surprising.
Hey! Shoot the cow!
Confused, I looked at the screen and saw a lone Brahmin grazing in a field, chewing softly at the grass as its second head looked around. It was in its habitat and merely just enjoying life. It was then that I noticed that all three of them were watching. I didn't want to shoot the Brahmin, but they weren't giving me a choice.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it!
I didn't want to shoot it. It looked so calm and peaceful in the field, but they were all cheering. I knew if I didn't shoot it that I would continue being the laughingstock of the house. But if I shot it, maybe they'd choose to accept me. But did the Brahmin really deserve to die? I chose a weapon that would kill the Brahmin quickly. A combat shotgun, and I aimed it right at the animal's head. A silence surrounded the room as I held my finger on the trigger. I shoot the gun and hit the animal, but he doesn't die right away. He struggles, holding on to the last breath of life. I shoot again quickly and the animal dies. The jocks around me begin to cheer and celebrate, calling me the coolest guy they'll ever see. They pick me up and parade me around the room, enjoying every second of the event. I catch a glimpse of the screen out of the corner of my eye and see a corpse of the Brahmin. The victim of it all, my doorway into popularity. I often wondered whether any of the others grasped that I had done it solely to avoid looking like a fool.